The power of the story lies in its experiential and emotional qualities, and the thin space that exists within all of us to one extent or another between the world as it is and how we perceive it to be. The Turning is a failed ghost story on almost every conceivable level, with a third act that's flat out unforgivable. Original score, 2 out of 10. It's less about answers and more about evoking a richly rendered gothic horror vibe while intuition bitterly battles reason. It may not work for everyone, but those for whom it works will find much to savor and puzzle over in The Turning. Original score, 3 out of 4. The plot doesn't allow for an ebb and flow of tension, but instead serves up a steady parade of clunks and who's and creepy dolls that quickly becomes tedious. Original score, 2 out of 5. Although there are some stylish and well-crafted shots, in the end The Turning has too little substance to keep itself going. Discrepancies between the film and the source material point to the screenwriters having adapted the Cliff's Notes version of James's novel instead and interspersed that with atmospheric set pieces and cheap shot jump scares. If you've been looking a good, old-fashioned gothic horror fable to sink your teeth into ever since Netflix's The Haunting of Hill House took a break, then The Turning is sure to turn your crank. The Turning damns itself with good ideas turned bad in a flat-out ugly execution. Its talented cast can't save it from cheap scares, poorly edited set pieces, and a bad twist that leaves a worse taste in your mouth. Original score, 2 out of 10. Despite strong performances and stunning visuals, the awkward writing and abrupt ending ultimately sink The Turning. I'd suggest just re-watch The Innocents instead. Original score, 3 out of 10. It's the movie's open-endedness and literary vestiges that sit uneasily with its repetitive goosings, which manifest in exceedingly familiar ways. The Turning is everything you'd expect from a PG-13, late January horror release with a belabored production history. The movie ends so abruptly, you'll think the projectionist forgot to add in a reel. Original score, D+. Expect smart horror fans to avoid it, and smarter ones to seek out the definitive version of the tale, Jack Clayton's old, elegantly elusive The Innocents. The fashion and mise-en-scène are to die for, but Sigismondi doesn't always deliver on the suspense, with unconvincing interludes pausing momentum and the film becoming stagnant as it unfolds. Original score, 3 out of 5. A total waste of time. Uncanny confusion of the supernatural and the psychological. As always, be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video.